Riding a bike gives one a sense of freedom, but along with that comes a sense of responsibility and knowing the rules of the road to stay safe.
We call it a bike rodeo. Gives them the chance to kind of ride the cones. We give them some pointers and teach them the little bit that we know about riding a bike. So I've got my boy out here too, so we're having a good time.
St. George police officers from the Mountain Bike Patrol are teaching these kids all about safety. These little tykes are learning at a young age how to obey the signs of the road and look both ways.
Everybody knows one of the biggest dangers with little ones and riding their bikes in the community is the roads, right? So we do have a small intersection set up here so we can instill in these kids that it's important for them to stop at the stop sign, stop at the crosswalks, and take the time to look both ways.
And in order to gear up for the ride, bikers put on their helmets. And if they didn't have one, they were given one free of charge.
And we actually, as part of this event, we had some donations made for helmets, so we're out here passing helmets out too to kids that need them.
They're also learning how to maneuver around cones, much like they might in traffic or around items in the way.
Nice. Well done.
But more importantly, they are getting to know the Bike Patrol as being friendly and wanting to help.
I think it gives the public a different perspective of our police officers and allows them to feel more comfortable to approach us. And we spend a lot of times in our parks passing out stickers and just interacting with the public in general.
The annual Roll with Patrol bike event is not only about celebrating National Bike Month, but is giving those who love to ride bikes a chance to go on a community bike ride.
To have our young kids out here learning from the Mountain Bike Patrol, learning from adults who practice that etiquette is huge. It's going to teach them great habits and help them recreate more safely as they get older.
The community event was sponsored by many who support safe and healthy outdoor activity. Healthy Dixie and the Utah State University Extension even provided smoothies powered by bicycling power.
Have you ever made smoothies on a bike before?
I don't think so.
I don't either.
Pretty good, yeah.
Are you wearing out yet? No? Well, looks like you're doing a good job.
But in the end, it's worth it.
What flavor is it?
A good flavor.
A good flavor?
Drawings were held giving away free prizes like this Suba hat.
Do you know what SUBA stands for?
No idea.
Southern Utah Bicycle Alliance.
And hot dogs were aplenty to fuel up on before the great ride. Bikers then hopped on their bikes to hit the trail with the Mountain Bike Patrol as their leaders. They followed along the 5.2-mile Mayor's Loop, which goes up along the Virgin River and back.
So today at our Roll with Patrol, we had between 80 and 90 participants, most of them on bicycles, some of them on scooters like myself. Unfortunately, mine ran out of juice. Luckily, I was almost to the finish line. We have about 50 miles of paved trails here in St. George, and so there's many opportunities. The Mayor's Loop was 5.3 miles of it, and it's really good. Only one gnarly hill. So you want to make sure that, you know, if you can ride an e-bike or if you're really in shape, just be ready for that hill.
The first rider back was a young girl who enjoys her own racing skills.
I like the races that I do with my school.
And do you win?
No.
No? You should have. And you won today.
I got 3 kids and we try to promote outdoor activities, so it was kind of fun for us to come out and go on a path that we haven't driven or ridden our bikes on before. And yeah, it's just fun to get out and do something different.
Rated as a silver-level bike-friendly community, St. George officials and others encourage those who can to use these trails, and often.
The lion's share do it for recreation, but we have a growing amount of people that use it to get from point A to point B for work.
All in all, this ride turned out to be one that many will remember and will probably come back and do again. In St. George, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.